Hey everyone, it's Mike from Habitual Finance, back with another episode. So this week, what I want to talk to you guys about is mindset and how mindset can really affect everything that you do, including your finances. And if you're watching at the time of this posting, we are still in a coronavirus lockdown, especially here in New Jersey, and who knows when it's going to let up. So I figured this is a great time to make this kind of video because it's easy to kind of get stuck in bad habits at this time. Bad habits, bad mindset. With me working from home, I'm sure most people are working from home, and you have your laptop and all you have to do is just roll out of bed at 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 in the morning, and turn it on. And there you go, you're at work technically. So you don't have to get dressed, you don't have to have a routine, you don't have to get any food ready because you're already at your house. So that's just I hope that you're not doing that. It sounds desirable, but it's not a good idea because one day we're going to return to work, and if you had a good habit, you want to keep that good habit. And if you don't have a good habit, now's the time to start building one because we have so much free time. And that's something I want to preface all this with is we have so much free time right now. There are so many things that you can be doing to improve yourself, to build better habits. But most people just seem to be watching TV, watching Netflix, this and that. Why do you do that is something that I wonder. Like when you get up every morning, is your goal at the end of the day, you're like, okay, I want to get my work done and I just want to quick microwave a pizza for dinner and that's it, and then I can go sit on the couch and watch TV shows all night. If that sounds like you, I really hope, please pay attention to what I'm about to say, because I hope that this improves you, because that's just a life of bad habits, bad mindset, depression, and bad finances, and it can lead to so many bad things. So I'm just going to get started here with 3 tips that I'm doing or continuing to do, and I'll have some examples of them as well. I hope you guys can relate to them, or figure out your own way to incorporate these into your life. So I'm still getting up every morning at 5:30 to 6 o'clock, like I usually do. I get up, I come downstairs, I do some stretching, and I get a big glass of cold water, and that wakes me right up. I don't need coffee. I don't actually even like coffee. And most people be like, oh, I need my coffee in the morning, I'm not a morning person. Well, if you're going to be an adult, I think you're starting to realize that you have to be a morning person, or at least somewhat of one. So try to continue, or at least build that habit. If you are bad at doing that, if you're getting up at 8 o'clock and you want to get up at 7:30, just start making small goals. That's how I got to this. I would literally set my alarm clock 1 minute back every night, just 1 minute. And then I eventually got to 6 o'clock, and then I got to 5:30, and now it's just normal. I hardly even noticed it. Make sure you go to bed on time, get your 7-8 hours of sleep, whatever you need, because that's important too. But that's a great way that I've found has gotten me to wake up earlier and get what I need done, because then in the morning I can get my workouts done after. I can have some time to myself to work on what I need. If I'm starting up a microgreens business, for example, I have time to start that. I can make my logo, I can start figuring out how many more seeds I need, how much soil, who's buying what in the coming weeks, and it's just a lot of great private time to myself to get a lot of things done. So if you haven't already, or if you feel like you're slipping, please do not lose your early waking if you can. Number 2 is, especially if you're still working and you're still getting a paycheck, I bet you're seeing a pretty good decrease in the amount of weekly, monthly spending you have. I know I am, and with that money, I have been pouring it into my emergency fund, if it wasn't already fully funded, which now it is, and into my investment accounts. I think I mentioned in a previous video as well, my 2020 Roth IRA is already fully funded. And I've just been slowly investing. Now is a great time to invest and continue to invest. It may not sound like it, but it is, because the market is going so low that these great companies are on sale. They're still great companies, they're not going anywhere. Don't be alarmed, just slowly invest if you can, slowly save your money, build that emergency fund if you don't have one. I know, I can guarantee you that you're not spending as much as you usually do. You're not going out, you can't go to restaurants, they're closed. You can't go to the boardwalk or the beach or whatever, all closed. Yeah, you're still spending money on groceries, but you shouldn't have to be spending more money on them. If you feel like you are, start buying like fresh produce and real food. With all this time you have, start cooking your own food. You'll save a lot more money that way too. That's something that I've been doing, and it works wonders. And if you are unfortunately out of work or temporarily out of work, now is a great time to start a side gig, like, you know, how I'm starting up YouTube here, I have a Twitter, I'm starting up a microgreen business. Now is a great time to figure out what you like to do. What do you really want to do with your free time? And, you know, make it into something. You can make money off it. People will buy from you, I promise. Once they see that you are dedicated and you really enjoy what you do, they'll buy from you. So just keep at it, start something like that, and it's a great way to increase your savings and increase your investments during this time. And then number 3 is, with all this free time, start hitting some projects around the house that you have to do. Maybe that's what I've been doing. Like I mentioned before, do some of your own cooking, get better at it. If you're not, just DIY and, you know, getting better, honing your skills on things like that are such a great investment in yourself right now, which will in turn save you so much money. If you're a bad cook and you like to buy box stuff that you could just microwave, you're paying such a markup for that box stuff and for that convenience that it's unbelievable. Buy your own flour, make your own pizza if you like pizza, you know, make your own pasta. It's not that hard at all. Make all of your own dishes in bulk, and you have it set for the week, and you're good. And then you've learned something, and then you get better over time and quicker, and it becomes quicker than just microwaving something. And it tastes so much better, so much healthier. When it comes to other DIY projects, here's something I want to show you. We just bought this house, you know, I think maybe 8 months ago at this point. And I have a corner in my kitchen here I want to show you that, yeah, it was just blank a few months ago, and my dad and I just worked on this whole thing ourselves. That was a blank corner. I'm going to get rid of that light. I keep hitting my head on it, it's a pain in the ass. But this was a blank corner, you know, we shiplapped it ourselves. Ignore my bad camera work. We made this whole butcher block barn door setup here ourselves, this whole cabinet all ourselves. And I just looked up stuff on YouTube. I didn't have any skills before this. And this probably would have cost us, if we bought it off a website out of real wood, probably a few $1,000s, and this only cost me like maybe $350 worth of materials, and obviously my time and my dad's time, but it was great time spent together. And now I have a huge skill set to do something like this, and I saved a lot of money. So just try to think of stuff like that too that you can do during this time, just to hone your skills and save money as well. I really hope that these have been helpful to you guys, and these were some ideas that will spark interest in you and help you save money and keep you out of boredom during this time. If you have any comments, comment them below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and hit that subscribe button if you could. I appreciate it. So I'll talk to you guys next week. Thank you. Bye.